It seems the circle skirt will be a fashion staple until the end of time. You can dress it down in a casual sateen or create a classic evening gown silhouette with your favourite silk. Regardless of how you're wearing it, you're sure to be the essence of style. For this quick and easy DIY project, we decided to up our circle skirt game with several layers of tulle in exquisite embroidered mesh fabrics. Fabrics and materials used: 4 yards of blue and pink 3D floral, embroidered and beaded mesh, 2 yards of silver solid polyester satin, 8 yards of light silver wide nylon tulle, and 1 yard of Italian white elastic trim with sheer stripes. Begin by folding your tulle in half at the width and in half again, so you have a corner with no raw edges like you can see below. Use the circle skirt calculator to calculate the radius for your waistband. Typically, if you're going to have a zipper, you'll use your waist measurement to calculate the radius, but for this skirt, we're using an elastic waistband. Because of this, we need our center circle to be big enough to fit over the widest part of your hips, so we're going to use our hip measurements. The elastic will be cut to your waist size and stretched as it's sewn onto the skirt, gathering the excess tulle. Once you find your radius, mark that measurement out from the corner with no raw edges and cut an even circle as you see above. Measure an even 18 inches out from the cut you just made and cut, creating your skirt's hem. Place one of your tulle layers on your satin and cut the same size and shape from your satin to create your lining. Unfortunately, the beaded mesh isn't wide enough to fit a skirt this long, but no worries. A circle skirt can easily be made in 2 pieces. Simply fold your fabric in half twice, as you normally would, but instead of doing it along the width and then along the length, fold it along the width both times. You won't have a corner with no raw edges anymore, so place your circle template along the edge with your 2 folds. Place it so there's an extra ½ inch for seam allowance along the raw edge. Cut your 2 half circles and sew them together along the raw edge to create 1 full circle. Zigzag stitch your layers into place. Since the beaded fabric is on the heavier side, I sewed my lining and tulle together and then added the beaded mesh on its own. Once all your layers are in place, cut your elastic to 1 inch smaller than your waist measurement. Sew the ends together and then pin it to your skirt, as you see below. Be sure to evenly stretch it along the waist of your skirt. Place the seam of your elastic at the center back and it's ready to wear. Download the free circle skirt sewing pattern in the description down below. If today is your first time watching any of my videos, or perhaps you've watched 1 or 2 and are not yet subscribed, all that you need to do is press that subscribe button down below, and by doing that, you've joined our family. Also, feel free to share some feedback, by pressing the like button. That is also feedback enough.